Wait, I can't do this! Sure you can! No, I can't! Really? No!
Oh, such a funny movie. In the comedy, The Bucket List, two men throw caution to the wind to make the most of their lives before they kick the bucket. But there's a lot more to making the most of one's golden years than jumping out of airplanes and climbing mountains. Eva Mor is the author of Making the Golden Years Golden, and she's got 7 steps you can take now to take some of the anxiety out of life after 60. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
You know, that movie actually inspired me to jump out of a plane, and that's kind of what you're doing if you don't make sure that you're prepared for those golden years, right?
Yes, that's true. It should inspire you to make the list.
It should inspire you to make the list.
Yes.
You know, it's funny because I think a lot of people think that if they're dealing with Medicare, Medicaid, if they, have their life insurance, that everything is fine.
Far from it.
Far from it.
Far from it. Medicare will not cover you fully, and people think that when they age they will need home care or nursing home. Medicare will step in. It won't. Medicaid will cover those things, but you will have to have no assets. You have
no assets.
No home, no assets. So then Medicaid will step in. But if you have some assets, you better protect yourself.
Protect yourself, protect your family, protect the people that will be there as well. The first thing you say people should do is write a will every 2 to 3 years.
Well, review the will.
Review it.
Yeah, you write a will. Make sure that all your assets, all your belongings go to the right people. That they go to the people that you want them to go to. So that's an important one. And then review it, because things change. The people that you wanted to receive some of the items won't be there, or for some reason you don't like them anymore.
You can be mad at your cousin. Okay.
You might not want to leave them the stuff. So
review it every couple of years.
And people don't do wills because they think that it's very expensive or they don't have enough things to put in the will. But that's not true. You always have things to put in the will, and a will can be gotten for very inexpensively, really, over the internet. For
you can do them online now.
Yeah, and you can do it yourself. You can pull a piece of paper, write your wishes, but just have 2 witnesses that witness that you signed it.
Wonderful.
So it cannot be contested.
The next thing you say is to have a healthy proxy in place.
That's a very important one. Health proxy will give somebody the right to make decision for your health issues when you cannot do it.
A lot of times it's probably your spouse.
Your spouse, your children, if you don't have neither, then maybe a friend. But somebody that knows what you want to be taking on your behalf medically.
Knows your wishes.
Yeah, knows your wishes. Otherwise, strangers will make the decision for you.
Not good. You also say that you should keep all of your medical records in one place, the prescriptions you're taking, that sort of thing.
Yes.
You should have a file or a cabinet or at least a folder.
A folder, at least. Every document that any of your doctors write, you're entitled to a copy of it. That's your right. And if you collect all of this material, you always have your medical history available to you. Because think about it, you one of many to the doctor. He might be very nice, he always liked you, but he doesn't remember all your condition, all your medication.
True.
And then today we go to so many specialists, so many subspecialties that are there, and everybody writes something, and the other guy doesn't know about it. So you given medication, you make sure that there is no contraindication between those medications.
So be your own advocate when you do that. You also say that you should make sure that your home is safe before any sort of emergencies happen.
That's right. A lot of accidents happen to the elderly in their own home. They trip over something, they fall over stairs. So you have to kind of prepare yourself. Go through your house.
It's as simple as making sure that rugs, you don't trip off over rugs. Make sure you have bathroom bars in place.
Safety bars, yes, that you don't reach too high up in your kitchen cabinet. Things that you use daily, keep them on a lower shelf.
And do this before it's a problem.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes, very important, very important. I have all that in my book, of course.
Yes. And also talking about long-term insurance.
Yes, long-term insurance.
Isn't that the kind of insurance that most people have?
No, not at all. Very few of us have it. Long-term insurance is best gotten when you are 50, 55 because it's the cheapest way to get it. A policy that will cover you for 2 years, $100 per day at the age of 50, 55 will cost you about $1,500 to $1,800. The same policy at 65 will cost you double as much, but maybe cover you for 4 years and $200 per day. This will cover you for home care. Somebody will come help you, bathe you, dress you, clean for you, take you to the doctor, or to nursing home expense. And that's very important, and the government doesn't cover us for that. So we really should put that policy in place very early.
Okay, you talked about the government. Medicare only covers, what, 80% of medical expenses?
Yes, 20% you have to, and that's after 65. If you're at 58, you're not qualifying.
You're out of luck.
That's it.
Okay.
So at the age of 65, you qualify for Medicare. They will pay for 80% of your expenses. 20% still you have to cover from your pocket.
Well,
and that can be very, very hard for some of the people.
A big part of the battle is, of course, having all of the information, and your book includes all of this information.
Yes.
Making the Golden Years Golden by Eva Mor. You also have a website, goldenearsgolden.com.
Yes.
And this book is available at all stores, right?
Everywhere. And I just want to mention that on the website, we also have 60 pages of information for people per state. So if you come from Pennsylvania, you go to Pennsylvania on my website, and you will have all the contact information, the phone numbers,
you did all the work for
everything.
us.
So just go there and you pick it.
Eva Mor, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And of course, we'll link your website to our website, NBCPhiladelphia.com. We're back with more of the 10 Show right after this.